Or he's muted.
Is your mic plugged in?
Check them chords.
Did you press the power button?
Alright, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm still on my backup computer. My computer was supposed to come in today and it did not.
Okay. So if anyone needs to, get something to drink or eat before the session starts, now's your last chance.
Sure. Quick bottle of water.
Yeah, I'm gonna go refill my water then.
The upsides to having
Close my door.
a mini fridge right next to me.
I just keep a bottle next to me all the time. Like, it's kind of melted now. I guess I could get a colder one, but that's...
I filled up a cup of water before I even got into the chat, and I just threw it in my mini fridge until just now. And then when that cup of water is gone, I got a bottle in there as well, along with like 3 cans of root beer, if it comes to that.
A bottle of something else, but I don't know how Twitch feels about that. So
Feels about what?
drinking.
They're completely fine with it as long as you want to making people encourage you by being paid for it.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Screw water then.
It also means that I should not submit to peer pressure and get my own drink, unfortunately. At least
Your own drink.
I mean, I'm not drinking anything except for water, so.
And I don't drink.
Belligerent gnome. It's only right that I do.
Yeah.
But still, it's better to have water in between cups.
Yep.
Yep.
Or
Are
at
we
least have something to snack on as well. You're breaking up a little bit for me. Like, you go quiet occasionally.
It's because I'm on tap to talk.
Alright.
So sometimes it gets weird. But everyone's also really quiet for me, so I'm raising everyone's volume and hoping that helps.
Is this better?
Don't do that.
They raised your volume.
Or maybe we'll just whisper at you. We'll all just whisper like this.
My ears.
We'll all just do D&D ASMR.
Lower your volume.
Wait, why are we whispering?
How about everyone just talks normally? That would be nice.
You're asking D&D players to talk normally.
Okay. I don't know where I was going with that. That is true. That is true.
We all yell.
Honestly, if I wasn't living in a close neighborhood, then I probably would be yelling a lot more.
Reason I'm not playing a barbarian, because if I was, I'd be yelling like a motherfucker. Sorry, a mother lover. I forgot. Don't ban Airy, Twitch Coon.
I'm sure it's fine at the moment.
All right. God, I'm hearing myself on your screen, Airy, and I'm just like, I'm insufferable.
I saw this really cool character of a pink bunny, which was a barbarian, and the guy named her Pinky. And she's the type that if you call her cute or short, she will literally bite your ankle.
Huh.
Love that.
That's cute.
Why does that sound like something Punk would make?
I don't know, but it was just like it's like the most adorable bunny you've ever seen. Like, you know the can't remember her name, but like the bunny from Zootopia. Imagine her, but like pink mostly over with like a white stomach and like white socks.
Like the main
And then
bunny
like
from
up,
Zootopia?
yeah.
Okay.
Imagine her, but like with like the pink, like the white belly, the white socks, having like this small like barbarian armor and like this barbarian axe like that she's wielding. Just imagine that.
My favorite archetype is it will always be little girl, big weapon, and that
Oh
just
yeah,
makes me really happy.
that's always cool.
I'll see if I can actually find it because it was in one of my friends' discords.
Oh my god, if you have fan art of that, even better.
I'm pretty sure they drew it themselves. So,
Almost have it as artist
all the way up
like that.
here. Well, didn't like draw it, but like did it on the PC sort of thing.
I
They
couldn't
put
even
in
do that.
so much. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let's share that. The copy. Thank you. Move it to. I'll just put it into room one for now, because why not?
Oh my god, that is adorable.
Pinky.
Oh,
I'd let her kill me.
Punk's in the stream. Punk, you gotta see this. Gotta look at room run in the Discord, Punk.
We found you a new character.
I like the design for that. It's really cool.
That is both adorable and terrifying at the same time.
Yeah, just imagine like calling that cute, and then she just suddenly jumps on top of you.
Yes, Punk, in Discord, in room one, he posted a picture of a cute bunny.
Old girl got hops.
I'm just saying that, like, majority of this group just seeing this fan art would have been killed by this Bunbarian. I'm just saying.
Bunbarian.
Bunbarian. I love it.
This group. You think most of this group? Imagine my other group, which was like 8 players. I think only one of them wouldn't die from this bunny.
Is it Bernhard?
I
Nice. Berhart
like-
would call it cute, and he wouldn't give a shit if if she's biting his neck off as well.
I try to
The only
censor
person I would think would be
accordingly.
Primrose.
Yeah.
Maybe Knuckler.
Maybe Plim.
No, because I think Plim would call like the bunny cute, and then the bunny would say, "Call me cute one more time." She wouldn't understand that bunny's just testing her, and so she'd call him like cute, call her cute one more time.
Yeah, but then Plim will bite back.
Like that alligator or crocodile.
Yeah. But then, the way that I see it is like Primrose would understand that she doesn't want to be called cute just by looking at her, so so he wouldn't even dare. And Nathawa would call her cute. She would say, "Call me cute one more time," and then he would just stop there.
I don't know. Like they like to tease.
He likes to tease, but he knows not to overstep his boundaries as well.
Yeah, I mean her axe is as big as her. I wouldn't test her.
But anyway, I think
Yes,
it's about
let us
time that we get started.
Yes, let's play some D&D.
Yep. So everyone's ready to start?
more or less.
Oh yeah.
Alright. What do you guys remember from the last session?
Dragon, giant armor.
There was a dragon and a dude, and he stabbed the guy.
The knight disappeared, and the ruby was important, but it cracked, and there was a sword. Aerie was there.
My knight companion died, or was teleported away, or something like that. Bit of
Oh,
a mystery there.
I also remember that everything that brushes against Aerie's leg is a cat.
Not everything. I mean, they're squirrels.
You're right. Sometimes they're gnomes.
What's a gnome?
Cat.
They're like cats, but less furry and more annoying.
So like a tiger. Big cat.
Tiger less furry and annoying.
I mean, I guess it would definitely count as annoying, but in the way it could like eat you.
Hairless has some topsy turvy priorities.
My priorities are all in the right place. I see cats. I pet them. I don't see cats. I
Assume it's a cat.
kill them or something. I don't know.
Yes, Red Dragon landed. Knight in black armor came off dragon. We were all terrified, but we didn't die.
That is true. We didn't die.
Mainly because we were terrified.
Yeah. There was that mysterious person as well who did something in the town hall, and I don't think we've gone in to investigate it yet.
Yes, we have.
We did.
Oh well, I haven't because I was outside the whole time.
Yes. No, the rest of the party did investigate either the mayor or one of the mayor's aides, one or the other. I don't remember what they discovered, but I'll leave that up for them.
The mayor's brother, Gerald, I think his name was. Yeah, Gerald got stabbed, but thanks to Jericho's,
Unstop.
thanks to Jericho's quick heals, he was fine.
Okay.
Is that all you guys remember?
And the mayor said that the man in black armor was looking for someone, but did not find them. Or the mayor did not know who they were looking for.
That's all.
Wait, the mayor's alive?
Mayor's alive. Yeah, he's terrified, but he was alive.
I wasn't
The
paying
mayor's
attention.
brother
then.
got stabbed.
Yeah.
He is also alive.
I
Yeah.
thought the mayor was alright, but the mayor's brother was the one that got targeted.
Yeah, the mayor's fine. The mayor's brother got stabbed.
Yeah,
So is anyone dead?
No, not to your knowledge.
the mayor was shooken up, but Atelia slapped him in the face and.
So yeah, after returning to the town after saving the mayor's wife, you found a red dragon flying towards the town. A guy in black armor dropped down, did some things in the town before the dragon, the Black Knight, and also your knight companion got teleported away.
I still don't remember his name. That wasn't me asking for his name.
Okay. So you guys, to my knowledge, you just finished healing up the guard. One of you just finished examining the sword and the ruby before we ended the session.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what would you guys like to do?
I guess I'm gonna go up and investigate on the sword and ruby as well.
Yeah, so you're going to investigate it. Like, how did you want to investigate it?
I mean, I just want to check it out, see if there's anything like any distinguishing marks on them, anything that I would recognize, something that pops out as far as possibly known lore.
Roll for investigation.
You're talking about the sword that I'm holding at the moment, right?
Yeah, so that's the sword that you are technically holding on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If Horden is it?
Like, yeah, my character or what?
Horden,
It's
yeah.
it's who was going to investigate the sword.
Yes, Horden.
I will use the help action to give Horde an advantage, since if somebody else is going to investigate, I'll help them because maybe they'll see something I missed.
Yep. So you roll to see if you'll give him advantage or not.
Advantage?
Well, you roll to see if you give him advantage or not. You have to at least get past the skill check before you can actually give him advantage. So you just roll for investigation to see what you get first.
Rolled a 12 on investigation plus 4, so 16.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if like Leon will give you advantage or not though, because he needs to roll for it first. Or
Okay,
spark
okay,
steel.
my bad.
I rolled a 22.
Okay, yeah. So you'll get advantage on that then, Horde.
Okay. You want me to re-roll it, or do you want me to keep the 16?
You keep the 16, but you reroll once more and use the better roll.
Ah. Yeah, that's the better roll.
The 16 is the better. Ordered. 16 is the better.
Yes, sir.
Okay. As you check on the like blade, it kind of looks like a simple blade except for the like there's a just rune writing on the sword. That's like pretty common for swords like that. So it's nothing out of the ordinary.
I mean, in the last session, I took a look at it, and it just looked like an ordinary sword.
You also got a low roll for it though, I'm pretty sure.
I apologize.
Well, that's the result I got. It looked like an ordinary sword to me with a weird jewel attached to it.
Yep.
Don't remember my roll there, but
Well, if it was
DM,
only an ordinary sword, then it would have been a low roll.
so you're saying it has runes on it though?
Yes, it has like a rune on not the hilt but the guard.
It's on the guard.
description written in, or the runes written in?
I remember what they were written down in. Hold on a second. Anyone here know Dwarvish?
What language?
Dwarvish.
I know Dwarvish.
Well, a person who's checking at the moment is Horden. So does Horden know Dwarvish?
He's not.
Okay. You do recognize it as Dwarvish though.
Okay. Since he investigated it first, would he not have noticed that?
No, so how giving advantage on investigation works is he rolls, and depending on what he gets on the investigation depends if you get advantage or not.
Oh, okay. I
So,
thought it was that he was doing it with me. Never mind. My bad.
no, so he was helping you with advantage, not actually investigating the sword with you.
Got you. I'm going to announce that it's definitely Dwarvish then.
Cool. Can you read
Man,
it?
I'm proficient in Dwarvish.
Have a look then. See what it says.
Stand on my tiptoes and pull Aerith's like hands just ever so slightly down so I can see the inscriptions. And It is Dwarvish. Can I understand what it says, or is it an ancient dialect of Dwarvish?
You can read what it says. It's more common like Dwarvish with a little bit of like I guess ancient Dwarvish dialect in it. So it's not more like how common dwarves speak, it's more like ancient dwarven speech in common dwarvish runes. If that makes sense.
It's what?
As,
Can I understand what it says, more or less?
yep. As you read on the sword, it says, "As thy gives their life to protect, thy will find redemption."
A paladin's prayer.
Pardon?
Like a paladin's prayer or something along those lines. Is that a religious uh, adage, or just something unique to the inscription?
You can make a religious check to see if you see anything if it's religious or not.
As thy gives thy life to protect. What was the second half?
Thy finds redemption.
Finds redemption.
12 plus 5, 17.
Okay. It isn't really, from what you can tell, a major religious, like from what you've known from the world. It might be like some small religious part, or it just might be a pact that someone's made.
Sounds like they got the inscription because it sounded cool.
It must have been an oath of some kind because he was a knight. I mean, do they appear magical in any way, or was it really just an inscription?
No one's done an Arcana check, so
No. Can I roll for that then? Arcana?
if you want.
17.
From what you can tell, it's not like have any magical properties. It just seems it was like magically burned onto the blade itself.
So, not magical, just magically created.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a useful clue, if you ask me. It's not magical in any way, it just sounds like the oath that my knight companion took. Personally, like from my perspective, I don't know what happened in the mayor's office, so I'm more interested in just what happened in there exactly. Because the last thing I saw from my perspective was that my knight companion just came out almost dead, or and then everything teleported away.
So you're wanting to go into the town hall then?
Yeah, well, personally, I want to go in and start asking around, just see what exactly happened in there with my own eyes. But I don't know what everyone else wants to do.
Well, as you walk into the town hall, you notice that the mayor is kind of like sitting in the corner, trying to, I guess, like understand what just happened, as his brother is laying on the ground, bandaged up now, and you can tell that he was badly hurt.
Um, I guess I'll go up to the mayor and just ask her, what happened here?
And then mayor kind of like looks up at you as he's now, I guess, a little bit more of himself as the shock is starting to wear off. And he's like, the guy, he came in, asked for someone, and stabbed my brother before walking out. So I don't think he got what he wanted.
Who did he ask for?
I can't remember. It's just all this is messing with my head.
That's not useful. Is the brother conscious?
Yeah, he is.
Well, I ask him the same thing. It's like, what happened here? What was he looking for?
He looks up at you guys. Well, I came in and saw that this guy was talking to my brother a bit aggressively. Tried to stand in front of him and got stabbed for it. All I heard from it was he was looking for a lady of some kind, but I didn't catch them.
A lady. Any other details? Or was it?
No,
Is that all you heard?
that's all I heard. I pretty much was just walking up. I heard that and stepped in front of like the knight and my brother and got stabbed for it. So
Did he leave anything here, or did he just walk in and out?
he just walked in and then walked out.
Well, that's not really a big clue, is there?
You're telling me.
He's looking for a lady. I kind of want to. I don't know if there would be a skill or anything like that. Like, can I somehow encourage the mayor to remember somehow, or calm him down, or like, does anyone here? Is
The
anyone
most
here
you can
capable of
try
doing
and do is like persuade him to try and like see if he remembers anything, but that's like he still is in that shock position, so not everything is coming to him
that?
clearly.
Yeah, so it's probably better to just treat him first, calm him down. Well, I mean, I have nowhere else to go now. The last thing that happened was him teleporting away, and my knight companion teleported away as well. So I'd like to figure things out. I don't know. I guess I'll do whatever I can to help him recover. That's the only thing I can think of doing. Like, what did he need help with? A glass of water?
Are you asking the mayor that?
Something to that effect. Yeah. Like, do you need like you clearly need to calm down, Mr. Mayor. What can I get
He
you?
looks,
How can I help?
he looks at me going, I don't know. I think I just need a bit of fresh air.
Well, then I'll help him outside.
As you help the mayor outside, what's everyone else doing?
I carefully try to get the brother off the ground and onto like something comfortable.
Yep. You managed to pick
I
him
want to
up
look
and
around the
move
mayor's
him across
office.
to one of the benches. And you're wanting to look around the mayor's office.
That's where we still are, right? We are still in the town hall mayor's office thing.
If you went to go check on the sword, then you're technically outside of the town hall, but yeah.
Okay, so yeah, all right, if we're outside. So maybe I misunderstood. Sword belonged to his knight friend, right? The knight friend.
Yes.
So yeah, the sword's in my inventory at the moment. I'm holding on to it.
Got you. Or was the mayor inside or was the mayor outside?
Mayor was inside.
Then yeah, I guess I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna look around the mayor's office. I'm gonna see if there's anything in there that might give us some kind of an indication. Beato place, anything that looks like it might go with this. a reference to a woman.
Okay. Like, is there anything specific you actually are just looking for, or just looking for anything in general?
I mean, like I said, anything pertaining to this.
Yeah, but like, are you looking for a specific book? Are you looking for a specific picture, a specific painting? What are you looking for? If it's not just that, like, if you're looking for something specific, like a book, it's an investigation check. If you're just looking for anything to do with just like anything to do with what the lady might be, then it'll just be like a perception check.
I'm gonna do perception then.
Okay.
16.
As you do look around the room, you do find like many books inside of there that have to do with fairy tales of ladies and like as you'd normally see with fairy tales. You'd find a couple poems on top of the like Mayor's drawer of like time old poets writing poetry about ladies and that. And that's pretty much all you find.
Right. What time of the day is it?
From last I checked, it was just after lunchtime. Okay. Sparksteel, what are you up to?
At this moment, nothing really. I've investigated the best I can and came up with little to no answers. So, I'll go to the tavern.
Okay. And Atelia?
Hmm?
I was looking for what Atelia's up to.
Okay.
Well, after the everything seems to be handled in here, so Atelia's going to walk out of the town hall and head for the town, headed in the direction of the town, like the exit of town.
Were you like going for like the northern exit or like the southern exit, like towards the sea or like towards the inland?
What is it the towards the sea is the north exit or
South.
that's I figured, yeah. Um, gonna be going to the north exit because I have in my notes that I think last session I asked if there was any rumors that Atelier would know of like a dragon flying around, and the roll I got gave me the information of it's possible that it was coming from like the northeastern kingdom, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Leaves.
So yeah,
Kingdom
she
of Leaves is the kingdom hidden in the trees.
Kingdom hidden in the trees?
trees. Yeah, the leaves was the joke I made.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I wrote down the wrong information. I'm glad I said that then.
So yeah, she's gonna head for the north exit.
Okay. As you walk out and look around from the north exit, you don't really find much, just open plains.
Check something in my inventory here.
Is there anybody else in the mayor's office, or am I in there by myself now?
There is the mayor's wife that you just rescued, but she's kind of like sleeping, I guess, inside there after the exhausting adventure she had.
So she slept through that whole event?
Pretty much, yes.
Hmm.
Well, in that case, I'd like to see if there's anything I could steal. Anything worth anything.
From what you've seen around in there, the most expensive thing that you've seen that might have caught your eye was a picture frame made out of pure gold. There
Something I can't
also
throw in my
is,
pocket.
pardon?
So something I can't throw in my pocket. Dang it.
You have to be more specific like that then. Um, there's this fancy looking like ink pen that you could probably take. Uh, there's also this small little book that has what seems to be golden trimming around it as well. And it's pretty much all you can really see in the mayor's office that you can really put in your pocket.
Okay, yeah, I ain't worried about it then. I was just gonna see if we had like gold laying around on the desk or something.
No, this isn't Skyrim.
Could have fooled us.
Right.
Does anyone have any sweet
I was waiting for the
rolls?
dragonborn to pop out.
And so Sparksteel is just walking to the tavern. What are you wanting to do upon entering the tavern?
Honestly, who's in the tavern right now? Like, I'll look around. Who's there?
I'll probably say most of the villagers.
Anyone wounded?
Sorry, I missed that.
Anyone wounded or hurt?
From the look of it, no, they just all seem frightened.
I'm gonna try something just for fun. So, artificers get an ability called magical tinkering, and that allows me to unlock the innate magic inside an item. It's basically like prestidigitation, but it does different things.
Yeah.
Can I touch 5 different cups, 5 flagons, wine glasses? I don't care. And make a tune uh, for people to calm them down, to entertain the children, to let them know that everything's okay.
Make a tune from the cups.
Yeah, something simple. It doesn't.
Um,
Oh, it's just an action. It's like prestidigitation. It has a limited number of uses, but no spell slot is used. I
okay.
can affect 5 objects maximum.
Who's the bard here again?
Horden.
Could be me.
Okay, so it's not
No,
Sparksteel. Okay,
he's an artificer, not a bard.
sounds like a pretty bad thing to do. Just saying.
Bards are more than just music.
Sure.
Yeah. As you start playing a tune, like you said you want like a calming tune, but is there any specific tune you want to do in general, or?
No, but if possible, I would like to make it sound like each different cup that I'm touching is like the sound of a bell being rang, and when you put them all together, they all make a melody.
Super Mario 64 Jolly Roger Bay.
Hell yeah.
Most calming.
Okay.
I don't have any particular tune in mind. I can look for something if you want.
I mean, usually, like, if you're going to be doing a tune or something, it's like something that you'd make up yourself, sort of thing. So,
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that as it's almost 2 a.m. in the morning.
Well, I mean, you don't have to ring the bells and do the harmony yourself, sort of thing. Like, you could just like do its like slight tune with your like voice or something like that, just to get the general idea over.
Let me get back to you on that. Let me think on that.
Okay.
After I search the town hall, I'm gonna start heading towards the uh, tavern as well.
Okay. Um, Jericho.
Yeah, it seems like I'm done in that room, and everyone's kind of alright.
Yeah,
So I'll
you've
probably
pretty
leave
much
as
done
well.
the best that you can.
Nice. Time to leave.
Okay, so you leave the town hall. Where are you wanting to go then?
The tavern.
Okay, so you start heading towards the tavern then. Airless,
Yes.
you just that was a slam. Like you've just finished discovering stuff at the town hall. Where did you want to go after that?
I was helping the mayor. That was the last thing I did.
Yeah, you helped him outside. You're like standing outside with him at the moment.
Yeah. Well, how is he? Can I do just a quick medical check on him just to see if he's better? Because I'm really keen on trying to get info from him, but I shouldn't be pushy either. Like, I mean, I'd kind of just like to just stay with him until he's feeling better. He's the only source of info I have. Um,
DM down. DM down.
Words.
Oh,
Yay, Australian internet. Okay,
Okay.
what was the last thing you had?
I asked if you like, you were just standing outside with the mayor, like he was taking deep breaths and like trying to calm himself down. That's the last thing I heard
Ah,
or
yeah,
said.
I wanted to. I just want to stay with him and try to like treat him or calm him down until he's better. Like, maybe with a
Okay.
skill check or something like that. Because he's the only source of info that I can think of around here. Um, like he didn't, he that stranger didn't leave anything in the office, so I didn't bother looking.
I honestly can't
Yeah.
think of anything you can do as a skill check to calm down unless it's like some sort of spell or like if you're gonna use like some sort of herbal like herb to try and calm him down.
Yeah.
The only thing I can really think of for a skill check.
Well, how long do you think it's going to take until he's in a good state to say something?
I don't know.
Hmm.
It's not really something that your character would just be able to pinpoint, like saying he's going to be calmed down in like 10 minutes.
That's fair. Eh, well, if that's the case, I just want to keep a close eye on him. Um, did I ever check the grounds where my knight companion teleported away? Was there anything else left behind? Markings on the ground or anything like that?
They just seem to be like not like a flame burn mark, but more just like a heat burn mark on the ground from where he was standing.
So nothing interesting, I guess.
No, not
Um,
really.
Well, I suppose I'll just go back in and talk to to the mayor's brother, because he's the only other vague lead I have. Um, the only lead I have, the only other lead I have. Just see how he's doing, but I don't think he can offer anything either. I can't think of anything else. Um, Can I do like a general check of the mayor's office to see if there was something dropped? Just a general
Mhm.
look around.
Roll for perception.
Perception?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I got a 17.
From what you can tell, the most that's really happened there are some like chairs were moved around and what seems to be some sort of scuffle, but that's about it.
Hmm. So there's nothing else to do then. What about where the dragon landed? Maybe there could be some clues there.
Well, while you're walking out to where the dragon is, Atelia,
Mm-hmm.
you've been looking around on the plains. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Go back into town and potentially see if I can't purchase a sort of map of the entire continent.
Yep. You would need to go talk to one of the stores, like store owners, but you didn't actually go and check out one of them before, so you don't know really where they are.
That's why I said I'm going back into town to see like if I can't find a shop that may have one.
As you do look around, you will see couple of the stores which is Mercedes merchandise, but the one that you just walked past is Randall's Random Oddity.
Well, let's see what Randall has.
Yep. As you walk inside, you don't see anyone within the store.
Do I see merchandise though?
Yeah, it seems pretty like packed full at the moment of like just random stuff that you're just like you wouldn't expect to see in a store.
Do it.
Is there a map?
Roll for perception to see if you can find it.
Boop, 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 boop. That is a 19.
As you look around the store, you find what seems to be these different scrolls and like different bits, like pieces of paper, but you don't actually find anything that resembles a map.
Darn. All right, leaving that shop. And you said the
Okay.
next one was Mercedes.
Yep, Mercedes merchandise.
I'll go to Mercedes.
As you walk in, you just see what seems to be just a general store with stuff that people would normally need. And you'd see a guy kind of like sitting behind the counter, still shivering from the encounter, and what seems to be petting this little chest sitting on his lap.
Looking around the area there, do I see potential maps?
Roll for perception.
9.
As you walk around, from what you can tell, it's just random stuff that you would normally find in a store. Like you'd find some rope, you'd find like some general food and stuff like that. And you do find some papers here and there, but from what you can tell, you can't find anything that resembles a map.
I'm good on rations. Don't need rations. Is the shopkeeper like notice that I'm there, or is he still in his own little
No,
world?
he's still in like his own little world. As when Sparksteel left him off, he seems like left that store. He still seems to be sitting there as if saying a prayer, and the candle seems to just be sitting there. From what Sparksteel left.
Delia is going to sigh and then just say really loudly, "You got a map?"
as you say that, he suddenly just jumps and looks at you going, sorry, what was that?
Map. I need a map of the continent.
A map,
Preferably one with all three kingdoms.
have one? I think so. And you'd see him kind of like put the little chest onto his counter before he'd start walking into the back room. Uh,
Is that chest open or closed?
it's closed. Sorry, I had to delete it. I had to ban a bot from your chat. Yeah, so as you wait there for what seems to be like half a minute, he walks back out and rolls open this map. Do I still have it saved? Yes, I do. It is still a little blurry though. I'll see if I can do a better one.
The world map?
Yeah, I have already taken one, but it was a bit blurry, so I just want to see if I can take a better one.
I ended up redrawing it in my notes. Could send that if you want.
Hold on, I almost got it.
Okay.
There we go. That should be better to read. Okay. So as he unrolls that, you see maps of all three kingdoms on there.
And does this map have like roads and such?
From the looks of it, no. It just seems like this continent is a bit like the map for the continent itself seems to have like the roads would be way too small to actually detail where the roads would go.
It's all you have?
Yes, unfortunately. I don't often have much of a request for maps, so it's usually just tourists coming in wanting to see what they can find around the kingdom, you know.
Alright. Do you happen to also have a quill and some ink?
I do happen to have some of that, yes.
I will take them.
Hold on a second. Items. Okay. As he'd like kind of like roll up the map and leave it on the counter, he'd walk over as like he'd walk over and grab a like a little bottle of ink which has about like an ounce of ink in it sort of thing, and walks over and places it onto the counter before he'd walk over to a different part of the store and grabs a a hold on. Okay, so he grabbed like this ink, what looks to be like an ink pen, before bringing it over and placing it beside the beside the ink bottle. I look over at you and like nods a little bit. Is this what you're looking for?
Yes. And she's just gonna like slap down like two gold without even him saying the price and like, yes, thank you.
He tilts his head a little bit confused. That's a little bit more than 2 gold.
She's gonna just look at the items and be like, it's a piece of paper, some ink, and a pen.
It's not just a piece of paper. It's my last map that I have of this whole continent. It's not only just an ink pen. Ink pens are rare to come by in this area. And, well, yeah, it is just a bottle of ink as well. But all up, if you want all three of those items, that's going to cost 8 gold.
That's one hell of a pen.
Well, that's what you get for not asking for a quill.
I mean, he did ask for a quill. It just seemed like he didn't have any quills on hand, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atelia's just gonna shake her head and drop down another 6 gold to make 8.
He'd nod with a slight smile on his face, not as if he's like won anything, just finally doing it, going, "Yep, thank you for your patronage."
Just gonna pick up all the stuff and basically mumble thanks for nothing and then walk out.
He'd nod and puts the gold into his pouch before sitting down and starting to pet the little chest again. Okay.
When I left the town hall and started heading towards the tavern, past the mayor,
Yeah, you would have had to go past the mayor. They're standing just outside of the town hall, so.
I'm gonna try and get him to come with me, go get a drink, calm down.
Okay. What would you like to say to them, though?
Shit, what was his name? Derek. Hey, Derek. Quite a eventful afternoon. Try to go have a drink, calm down a bit with me.
He'd look at you a bit confused. I do not know you well enough so you can call me Derek.
I apologize, Mayor.
And he'd kind of like sigh a little bit, looking around like the town to see if anything really happened to it. And he kind
Oh,
of just nods a
everything's
little bit.
fine.
He like kind of nods a little bit, looks at you. Well, I guess if you're paying for it,
Sure, first round's on me.
he nodded, kind of like starts heading towards the tavern with you.
Cute.
And what are you wanting to do with that, Alice?
What?
So Horden just started heading towards the tavern with the mayor.
I was heading towards the clearing where the dragon landed.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I thought you were speaking with the mayor. Never mind.
No, I'm like I was
Okay.
just like I mean, I guess I noticed from a distance, but I mean, I'm still you kind of left me still heading towards clearing.
Yeah. So as you get closer towards the where the dragon was standing, you can see a much more larger burn mark from where the dragon was standing.
Can I check the bird? Like I since there's since the mayor as a lead is kind of out for the moment, can I look around and see if there's any signs of magic or anything like that?
Yep,
I'm
you can look around for like a like Arcana check.
yeah, I could do an Arcana check, or maybe I could try to identify the dragon as well, look for footprints or something. I
Well,
don't really know what I'm doing.
you didn't really get a good glimpse of the dragon,
Ah,
and like to my knowledge, your character wouldn't know too much about dragons to really identify exactly like what you'd want to understand for a dragon. So
true. I guess I'm just looking for any sign of magic.
yep, so you'd
So,
have to make an Arcana check around the area then.
and 18.
As you are looking around for any signs of magic, you do feel like the afterlinger effects of like the teleportation spell, like as if it is still like hanging in the air there.
Can I do anything more with it, or is it just a lingering? Can I investigate further, or can I? Is it just? Is that it?
You can investigate further if you want to.
Uh, okay. How would I do that?
Well, how, like, what sort of thing are you wanting to do with it?
I don't know. Can I? Would I have the knowledge to trace it somehow? I don't think I would have the knowledge to trace it, or aside from just detecting that teleportation magic was used.
You wouldn't have the knowledge for it, no, with the way that you've been like where with the way you've been grown up, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's true. So all I really detect is just
You
that
just
magic was there.
yes.
Okay. Not really giving me a lot to go on here. I'm kind of lost now. This is a complete mystery. Hmm. Can I just look around and see what's in the area? Just do a general look.
As you look around, you like where the dragon landed, just to like the north and that, there's just nothing but open plains, and towards the south of you is just the village.
Hmm.
I would like to say that Atelia would be walking to the north entrance or north exit of the village.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you would be kind of close to Airless at the moment as well, Telia.
Oh, I guess I'll just run up to Atalia and ask what she's doing. Like, do you have any idea what's going on? Where are you going?
All I know is we just saw an adult red dragon, and I'm gonna go hunt it.
It teleported away though. How can you possibly hunt it?
There have been rumors of a adult red dragon coming from the northeastern kingdom. The kingdom hidden in the trees. If that's where it's coming from, I might be able to find some more information about it there.
How far away would that be though?
Very good question. The map I got, not very helpful.
Is there any way to be sure that it's the same red dragon? I mean, teleportation was a thing. Can't be sure if it's the same dragon.
An adult red dragon going around from place to place.
How likely is that? How common is that?
In this world, DM, how common is that?
It's not very common in like I guess more like this sort of era, but ancient era it was a bit more common.
A long time ago, you'd see dragons all over the place. Nowadays, not so much. So when one turns up, it's a big deal.
So there couldn't be any chance that it could be a dragon coming from somewhere else. Like, so the kingdom from the northeast is the best lead we have then. Is that what you're trying to get at?
For me, at least, as I said, I want to hunt the dragon.
Okay. Well, I don't really know what else to do. There's still a lead to investigate with the mayor, but I guess I'll help you. We should, like, if it's that far away, we should probably gear up and stuff and make sure we have all the information from this town, though.
I already have everything I want. I could stay here for a little bit and wait till you're finished.
Yeah. I still need to ask the mayor if he's, assuming he's calmed down by now, if he can think of any other details. Like, the guy was looking for a lady, and that's it. No name, no description. That's the only other lead.
If that Black Knight did come from this northeastern kingdom, maybe someone there will know.
Right. Did you recognize the armor that he was wearing? He was armored from top to bottom, huh?
There was no insignia on his armor, was there? I had gotten a pretty good close on him. Look at him.
He didn't have any specific signia that you could tell on there. It was all like a bit sudden, and you did have most of your focus on the dragon at the same time.
Yeah, I was terrified of the dragon, but like I did point my bow at him.
Yeah, but from what you could tell, he wasn't like from what you could see from his position at that time. No, he didn't have any signia.
And the armor he was wearing seemed unique.
You haven't seen any armor like it, no.
So that's another dead end.
Still, if he's constantly coming from that kingdom, someone there must have seen him, or the dragon, at least.
I actually have a question about the man in black armor's armor. Is that particular armor a magical armor of some kind?
I mean, you would have to check while he was still here.
Well, the reason I ask is less for me to know and more for a roll. I have the ability to double my proficiency bonus to history checks if they're in relation to magic items.
Okay.
So it would be a +9 to the roll, but I want to know if that armor has been seen or something like that has been seen, or if there are legends of armor that sort of fit that description. Um,
Yeah,
things
you
like
can roll for it.
if it has like magic or
Well,
magic related to its lore, I'd be
I
able to double.
mean, like, one of the things is if you do roll for it, it would be kind of counted as metagaming because they are doing that unless you're thinking of like, have I seen that armor anywhere? Just thinking of like the Black Knight while you're in the tavern. So
If they're not in the tavern, then never mind. I assumed they were because I
no,
remember people saying they were coming to the tavern. My mistake. I apologize. No,
no, they're outside of the town at the moment. They're like at the northern entrance.
Yeah, Atelier was getting ready to leave.
I apologize. That's my mistake. Ignore everything I just said.
Okay.
But in future, if you do want to check for that, like if someone brings it up in the future, then yes, you would roll for it.
Sure, no problem. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. So what are you two wanting to do then? After talking a bit.
Well, I guess I want to head back to town and gear up and check on the mayor, wherever he went.
Do what you need to do. I'll be here when you're ready to leave.
Okay. So I'll just go back to the mayor, check the tavern. I'm pretty sure he went in there.
Yep. So when you start heading back, Holden and the mayor have also been going into the tavern. Jericho has been in the tavern for like not long just before.
How much are drinks in the tavern?
You know, if I was keep that.
Okay. As we get in, I walk the mayor up to the bar and the barkeep. So, how much is is it just an ale around here?
How much do you want? You want like just a flagon of ale? Or you want like a whole like jug of ale?
Oh no, yeah. It's just a flagon.
Flagon's pretty cheap, just a gold piece each.
It's cheap.
I mean, yeah, we don't have the most cheapest ales of here, but it's pretty cheap for what else we have.
Okay. I was always told that like a gold piece was like a year's worth of a slave's or not slave, peasant's wages. That's why I was like, holy shit. I'll buy, I guess, me and the beer ale and sit down and have it with him.
Yep. You'd pay for the two ales as you'd kind of like walk over and fill up a couple of flagons before bringing it back over to you and placing it down in front of you two.
Um, I'm going to find out which one I want. So I'm going to try and roll persuasion and see if I can learn about talk him into remembering what happened or remembering any more details.
Yep. Roll for persuasion.
In, or yeah, 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
He'd take a drink, like a quick sip of his ale, as you ask him if he remembers anything else. And he just looks at you going, as I've told everyone else, I don't really remember much more. My head's still a bit fuzzy, and just trying to focus on things is a bit hard at the moment.
Oh yes, old boy, that's what the wine's for, or the ale is for. I guess I'm just gonna chill there with him, have that drink, maybe another couple. Try
Yep.
and buddy up to him.
Jericho, what are you doing in the tavern at the moment?
Do I notice them going in there and sitting down and stuff?
Yeah, you do. It's like it's the mayor, so everyone kind of like looks at the mayor as he walks into the tavern, sort of thing.
I sit next to the mayor.
Anything else you like to do?
Yes, I say, hello, Mr. Mayor.
You look over you going, yes, what can I do for you? As you take another sip from his ale.
Just checking in how you're doing.
Apart from this weird pounding headache that came out of nowhere, not much else.
It'll be alright, don't worry. Just relax for a bit. And he pats him on the back.
He'd jump a little bit as you pat him on the back, as if he was surprised from it, before taking another drink from his ale.
Bust out the lute and start playing a little bit.
Okay.
Oh. 14 on my roll.
Full performance check.Orden, was that for performance?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what what tune do you want to start playing?
I'm playing. I don't know. I'll play Stairway to Heaven.
What's Stairway to Heaven?
Okay, you start playing Stairway to Heaven on your lute.
Oh my god, that gif though.
There you go. As you start to play on your lute, it seems to ease the patrons a little bit. Like I think it's like calming them down having this music playing in the background. So what is everyone else up to?
I guess I walk into the tavern and see this going on.
Yeah, you walk into the tavern and you can hear the sound of Horden playing his lute.
Why is everyone partying in here? What's going on? I'm just gonna go up to the mayor and see if he's okay.
You can see like the mayor is kind of like rubbing his head a little bit as he's drinking his ale.
I don't know if drinking ale is a good idea with a headache, but sure.
Are you saying that out loud?
No, I'm just thinking to myself. How long has it been at this point?
Not
Is
long,
it,
it's getting closer to about 2.
how long has it been since the mayor, since I last spoke to the mayor?
I'll probably say like 10 minutes at the most.
Oh, so barely anything.
Yeah.
Mm. It doesn't seem right for me to ask the mayor again if it's been too recent. I'd like to ask if he's okay though. Is he feeling better?
Look at me going, no, it's just headache would go away.
It's still not going away.
No.
Can I check if it's actually a magical headache of some kind? I mean, that's the only thing
Magical headache.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can try and make an Arcana check to see if it's a magical headache.
Why does it sound so funny?
I'm saying Sparksteel is watching this with like having heard magical headache.
16.
As you kind of like try and sense if there's any magic going on like around the mayor, you do sense that there is like a bit of magic going, like as if like there is magic surrounding the mayor at the moment.
Well, it's possible that your headache's not going away because of a curse or something like that. I sense some magic around you.
It'll look at you confused. A curse?
I'm
Who would
not
want to
sure. I
curse me?
just you did just have some mysterious warrior in black armor yell at you.
I mean, he didn't actually yell at me per se, but he wasn't friendly about it either.
Would you like me to try and take care of your magical headache?
She'd look at you a bit confused, going, I suppose so. Not sure what else I can do.
Is he sitting at the bar?
Yeah.
I will climb onto a stool, and then I will climb onto the countertop.
Okay, the barkeep looks really annoyed as he's staring at you.
I'm gonna look at the barkeep and say, "A dragon shows up, and this is your limit."
He'll just sigh and shake his head before going back to cleaning some more flagons.
So I'm gonna start like manipulating, the mayor's neck, his head, just turn it one way, turn it to the other. Um, and I'm going to ritual cast identify. So it's gonna take me 10 minutes to do. But I want to see if I can, pinpoint what kind of magic is surrounding him, if it's a curse, things like that. So it'll take
Yeah.
10
Jericho
minutes.
Jericho sits back, crosses his arms, and looks to the side and mumbles, "I'm still the doctor here."
But are you a magic doctor?
I'll be a good pieces. I'll be whatever you want.
I don't know, am I a magic doctor? I think, right? Maybe? I mean, druid?
You are a druid, so yes.
You're a magic herbalist,
You're a wizard, Jericho.
magic medicine man.
What's better than a plague doctor? A magical plague doctor.
Exactly.
Follow your dreams. Like he just says all that while he's still analyzing the doctor. Feel free to tell me when 10 minutes have passed. You're more than welcome to like go to other people and mess with them.
Yep. I'm letting other people talk while that's happening.
Can I help with the spell stuff, magic medicine things? I don't know.
I mean, if you have Identify, you can also cast Identify, but it won't make much difference.
I don't.
Do you have are you proficient in medicine?
Yes.
Should be, he's a doctor.
Yes. Would be weird if I wasn't.
Well, I've met many a doctors, and most of them are eccentric. But you're more than welcome to examine or assess the good mayor in a more mundane fashion while I check to see a more magical fashion. It would help.
True, there's nothing better than a good teamwork.
I agree, and
So-
you're the first to not think that I am a cat. He's just gonna like throw eyes at Airless again.
I just look away, feigning ignorance.
You can't escape this. And then he goes back to ritual casting identify.
And I guess I do a medicine check or something.
What exactly are you looking for?
I don't know, any injuries maybe on the head or something, or the back, or I don't know, because
A magical
he's still
Yeah. I'll get you to roll for medicine then to see what happens.
It's 15.
As you
Nice.
do look around, you can see that his eyes are a little bit bloodshot at the moment, and he does seem to be sweating quite a bit.
I tell that to Sparksteel. If we didn't notice already.
Well, all I heard was bloodshot eyes and something else.
And sweating a bit.
Sweating a bit. Well, he's had a very excitable day, so I can understand the anxiety and the sweat that comes with it. Why are your eyes bloodshot? How long have you been drinking?
He look up and just tilts his head a little bit. I've only had half a flagon.
You're either extremely weak when it comes to alcohol, or you're bloodshot for another reason. How long have your eyes been bloodshot?
He'd shrug his shoulders a little bit. I don't know.
Well, let's take a guess then. Were they bloodshot this morning?
No.
What about an hour ago?
He'd think back a little bit. To my knowledge, no.
They bloodshot before the man in black armor arrived here?
Again, to my knowledge, no. This is the first time I've heard my eyes being bloodshot.
Then chances are they're related to your magical headache.
So a little bit under his breath, just like, great.
The sweating, I'm going to assume the sweating is your general anxiety. You came across a very scary situation. I can understand that. So, let's keep going and let's keep assessing this strange aura about you. And when 10 minutes have passed, I'll cast Identify.
Yep.
Does it tell me anything?
Well, I'm waiting to see if anyone else wants to do anything more in that 10 minutes.
I'm just watching.
Every once in a while, I'm just gonna, whenever Iris looks over at my way, I'm just gonna look at her and go meow.
I mean, what can I do to contribute? I don't think I can. I'm just watching. So, I mean, I detected the magical headache. I detected it was magical. That go me.
You did, and the mayor is very grateful, isn't he, meow?
The mayor just looks up at you confused as to why you're saying meow all the time.
She thinks I'm a cat.
Jericho also looks at you confused where you're saying meow all the time.
He just straight up says, the lovely Miss Eris here thinks that I'm a cat.
No, I don't. I thought you were a cat at first.
She thinks I'm a cat.
No.
Her own admission.
Should I check your eyesight? Asks Jericho to Alice.
I'm fine. You go look at the map.
Alright.
She was very insistent. You should check her eyes.
No, I'm good.
Condition.
So you're wanting to check out his eyes, Jericho?
I'm still gonna ask, are you sure?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I know what a cat is, and I know what's not a cat. Yep. Just keep working on the map, please.
Hey, Jericho, can never help. Can never hurt.
I soon, or else I might start knocking things off surfaces.
Yeah. Moving on. I'm just gonna go to the bartender and get something. I don't care what it is. I'm just gonna grab the first thing on the table and drink it.
Please tell me the first thing on the table is a cat. The bartender's pet cat.
Oh, and the only stuff that's really on the table is the flagon that either the mayor's drinking or that Horton's drinking. So
Yeah, I'll just I don't know. I'll just drink it. Just do
Okay.
your thing, please.
you pick up Horton's flagon and take a sip out of it.
Cool.
Turn and like raise my eyebrows.
What a power move!
The music stops and everything.
It's a bad day, and what do? You steal his beer?
So I suppose the next round's on you then.
Sure. I don't know what that was or how much it was worth, but
Well, bartender,
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
As
Oh yeah, we're about to get you drunk.
Bartender,
Yay.
please fetch your finest wine for the good mayor here.
the finest wine, he'd look a little bit confused and seeing you guys like sitting there.
Finest wine for the mayor here. Miss Erlitz over there will cover the tab.
What?
He'd look at you guys. The finest wine bottle here is 50 gold piece.
Perfect.
I don't have 50 gold.
It's what the mayor wants.
Just do your thing, please.
Sparky will laugh a little bit and then go back to assessing the mayor.
Yeah. As you're still assessing Atelier, what are
Mm-hmm.
you doing while you're waiting outside?
Patiently waiting for Airless.
Okay. Before the identify spell goes through, I'll just say that we're going to have a quick break at the moment.
Okay.
So,
Say
see you
again, I missed
guys.
that.
We're just going to be having a quick break because it's like the halfway point.
Hmm.
Okay.
So I'll see you guys back here in about 10-ish minutes.
All right then.
Sounds good.
Also, Leon,
I'm here.
if you're not doing anything, you want to hop into room 2 for a second? I want to tell you something.
Absolutely.
And this D&D Beyond shit just wants you to buy shit.
Yeah, you
We're
can
gonna
make
we turned
homebrew stuff
every
if you
little.
really want.
Sorry, what was that?
You can make homebrew stuff if you really want it. If you're really keen.
Oh no, I was just like trying to look up some stuff that was in the player's handbook. Whenever I went to do it, it's basically like turned every little piece of information into a microtransaction.
Well, there are other ways to get it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure I could look it up somewhere, but I was just flipping through D&D Beyond because that's what I've got my character sheet on.
Anyway, I'm probably gonna disappear for 10 minutes as well, so don't say anything offensive because I'm still streaming, okay?
Oh no. Yeah. I will do my best. Oh, how's everybody else doing?
I am sleepy.
I feel that.
Hmm.
It's 1:30 a.m. for me.
It's like 8 a.m. for me.
3:34 a.m.
Oh wow.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I think he's got us both beat.
True.
I love how so far Airless is getting on like everyone's like rubbing everyone the wrong way in a sense.
Right. Yeah. He's got the gnome thinking he's a cat, and he drinks my beer. Like, wait a minute.
And then tells like before all that, like it tells Atelier, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go and I'll come with you to hunt this dragon, and then goes to the bar and stays there for 10 minutes drinking with you guys. It's like, I just gotta go get prepared and get ready for travel.
By the time we show back up, or she shows back up, You're gonna be like, took you long enough.
It's like you just said you were gonna go get prepared.
Well, yeah, I have a preparatory drink. Duh.
On a side note, though, it doesn't seem like everyone's had remembered, but like we technically have not introduced ourselves. Like the characters have not introduced themselves to each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
At no point have.
Who are you people?
At no point have we asked for each other's names.
I am acutely aware of that, and as long as it continues, I promise I'm gonna RP that here in a little bit.
I mean, if Airless was able to get everyone out to the front gate, I was going to be like, okay, who are all you?
And why are you following me?
It's like I thought this was going to be a two-person trip. What's going on? Nobody said anything about big groups.
Because big groups scary?
Yes, big groups scary. Yes, Atelia doesn't like crowds. She's very blunt. All because of her -2 charisma.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I've got a +7 to my charisma. If I'm remembering correctly.
+7, that's a lot.
I just got +4. I thought I had the highest.
Yeah, my highest is +4. And that's in dexterity.
I don't think I'll ever play a character that has good dexterity.
I think Atelia also has the strongest strength. Like the highest strength, too. Not by much, but...
I definitely do not have strength.
By my... Yeah, from what I have written down, everybody, like... Airless would be the only one. Oh,
Said +7. I'm 17. That's where I was at.
7.
7 in there somewhere.
Yeah, 17, and okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
What is your strength, anyway?
I'm 13.
Okay. That's what I have written down. So you and Airless are 13. Atelia's got you beat by 1 with 14.
It's like I don't have any like bad stats, but I don't have any like great ones either. Everything gives me +1 except for intelligence and charisma. Those are my racial bonuses.
Yeah, all my stats are in the positives, except for charisma. So my deception, intimidation, performance, and persuasion all suck.
Oh yeah, no. See, my deception, I get +5 to hit, get a +5 to performance.
So it's gonna be funny if Atelia tries to, intimidate someone.
Excuse me. I never understood that. Why in the hell would intimidate be charisma? I'm thinking intimidation would be like a strength thing. I can't talk you into being scared. Just gotta kind of tower over you and be like, "Look here."
I mean, you can talk people into being scared.
I think the way they think of it is like intimidation is mostly when you're threatening someone.
I gotcha.
So that's when you would do an intimidation check, is like if you're saying, I'm gonna like do this or I'll hurt you.
Right.
So you are using your words, but there is some action to it. Because there are moments when you could, like, instead of not saying any words, you just pick up a person, punch their face in, and then look at someone else and just glare at them to suggest you're next.
Right, yeah.
No words,
You
but
pull a Pulp Fiction, wait till he's mid-sentence, shoot his buddy, and then look at him like, oh, I'm sorry, did I break your concentration?
gotta say, I just love Aries' art.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ah, you're here.
Hello.
I've seen that you've been doing Atelier.
Yes. How does it look?
I'm getting like a sort of like Legend of Zelda Link vibe from it. I think it's the earring.
Maybe. Maybe. I tried to have her have a bit of a nervous-looking facial expression.
Oh no, it fits perfectly.
Yeah. I didn't really try to make it Zelda-ish. It's just really like natural greens and brown colors. Because wood elf and leather and
Oh yeah, yeah. Her armor is mix matched anyway.
I love the bard. Yeah, see, that's okay. This is what I was looking for. So a mug of ale is usually 4 copper pieces. That's why I jumped whenever he said 1 gold.
Hmm.
The DM yelled at
Man?
Did you yell
me.
back?
I cried.
I see.
You're supposed to yell
If you
back.
see Sparksteel dead, it's his fault.
So is that
Oh, I see. Instead, Burhart's not here, so you're paying Sparksteel now to kill us all. I get it.
Wait, what's
Oh,
happening?
yeah.
Who's killing us?
Listen, alright, invention costs money.
Okay.
And like, I'll be level 2 soon, and I'll be able to enhance equipment. Like, that costs money.
Huh. Oh well. So I guess that's the end of our
Yes.
break then.
Yeah. Unless you guys need something else to do on the break, then I'll be fine with waiting here for a few more minutes.
Not particularly for me.
No, all good on this end.
I'm pretty okay. I think everyone's good. Is everyone here?
I'm here.
Yes, everyone's here.
Yep.
Cool. So I think we're good to go.
Alright. So as we return, the identify spell goes through, and it's a weird feeling as um I guess like the magical aura that's coming from him is what seems to be a curse, but it doesn't seem to be any curse that you have like known before. It's like from what you can tell, it is very ancient.
Is it associated with the blood?
Like with his eyes.
Like with the mayor's blood specifically?
It doesn't seem to be anything to do with the mayor's blood at all. It just seems to be more just like a curse just placed on him in somehow.
Okay, so it's not a hereditary curse. It's not something inherited from the family. Okay.
No.
Well, Miss Aeroliths is correct. You are cursed.
How do we dispel it?
Well, a proper cleric would be able to do so. I would recommend going to the nearest church and speaking with one of the clerics there to see if you can be purified. I highly recommend telling a story of you upsetting a witch in order to defend your town or some gobbledygook like that, lest you risk being accused of cavorting with demons and things as such.
You're telling the mayor this?
What'd you say?
You're telling the mayor this?
You know that the monks never buy that, right? They just know it's something related to adultery.
No. Do I see a ring on the mayor's ring finger?
Yeah, you do.
No. See, he's a married man. He's loves of his wife, and he valiantly sacrificed himself to keep his firstborn from a witch who was too greedy. Make yourself sympathetic.
I'll lean over and look at him and be like, "Ooh, I like him."
Yeah. Well, I'm from a monastery with priests and nuns and stuff, and yeah, they never buy that story. They just know it's always related to adultery.
Well, then bring
Just
those.
tell them you found down some stairs.
Oh yes, you found there's last squeaky step cursed you. Regardless, bring some gold to make a donation to the church. They'll do anything for a good donation.
I mean, they don't judge openly anyway.
Of course they judge. That's the whole point. But they don't judge money.
Yep.
And the mayor would just be looking at you guys really confused at what's happening.
Okay, I'll break this down into layman's terms. You have been cursed. You are cursed. Someone has a great dislike for you and has wished you ill so terribly that it has come true. I do not know the extent of the curse. You could die later this evening. You could die painfully in a week. I recommend you go pack up clothing and go to the nearest city with a large monastery or cathedral. Talk to the clerics there and ask to be purified of this curse. Tell them you're willing to make a handsome donation to the church to have it be so. Do you understand now?
I do understand, but the closest church like that is at Castle Rona, and that's at least a week's ride away.
You better start packing.
He just like, from hearing that, he just immediately like stands up, leaving his ale on the counter, just starting to head towards the town hall.
I just want to turn to the bartender. Did he pay for that?
He'd look at Horde and just say, no, he'd paid for it.
I'll just put, how much did it cost? 2 silver pieces? It looks like 2 silver pieces.
That was gold.
How much?
A full 1 piece of gold.
1 piece of gold. I'm gonna look at Eris and be like, that's on you.
I was planning on taking. I proceed to take the ale and just drink it, and I toss a gold coin at the bartender.
Sparkshield's just gonna look at her and just say, you drank the ale that a man with a curse sipped from.
Yep. I'm just gonna remove a gold coin now. My inventory.
I need a wheelbarrow for this woman and her brazen brass tits. My God.
I mean, he wasn't gonna finish it.
No one should have.
I think he was more referring to maybe the curse was there.
Oh. I'm just gonna keep drinking it.
We don't know what. Okay, you know what? Gods be with you.
Look, I'm just gonna say it's like, what was the other drink I randomly took? Hordens. I took a sip of that. Oh, that tasted nice. Might as well just finish off this one. No one's here to stop me anymore.
I'm sure it tastes delicious. I'm not going to question that. But what if the curse laid in that cup?
I'll be fine. What do you want me to say? I'll be fine. Yep.
Stop drinking. Want you to stop drinking that and just pay for it and then buy another drink.
I did pay for it.
You see the bartender isn't actually picking up the coin though.
He is or he isn't?
Well, you do realize that that drink has already been paid for.
Oh, but she owes me one, so might as well go ahead and bring me that.
Just take it for your troubles,
He just
and
sigh
you'll
and
be done with it.
shake his head a little bit. Very well then.
Also, if you have any grilled eel, that would be nice.
Him look confused at you. The only person who has grilled eel is that old lady.
Oh, okay.
Oh, eel sounds nice, actually. I'm gonna go with airless to the old lady and get grilled eel.
So you guys are going to look around for the old lady in the tavern?
Yes. For the grilled eel.
I didn't plan on
Okay.
doing it, but sure, I'll finish off the ale and go get that stuff as well and stock up on that. It's going to be a long trip.
Alright. And Horton, what are you doing?
The two of them left the tavern.
No, they're looking inside the tavern at the moment.
Oh.
They're about to leave though. At least to my knowledge they are.
I guess I'm gonna keep playing and try and cheer some people up. Go and interact with a few
Okay.
people, just random bullshit with townspeople.
Yep. And Jericho?
I'll also follow Alice and stuff to like stock up on food maybe.
Okay. So as they're still playing, Atelier is outside still waiting. Where are you guys going to look for the old lady?
A quick question before we look for the old lady. How did people react to the musical flagons? Flagons? Flagons.
They were really confused as to why some flagons were making music.
They should just vibe. All right. If no one enjoyed it, then I will cancel them all and get those uses back. Plebeians.
Okay.
As for where we're gonna start looking, I'm gonna turn to Airless and be like, "Do you know where the old lady is?"
Yeah, I'll just lead. I'll lead the way. We'll just go and
Okay.
get food at the
I'll
fish
go
market.
Oh,
Out as well.
Yep, so you're gonna head out to the fish market?
Yeah, there's nothing else to do now except wait, pack stuff, go.
is she over there? Meow.
Stop doing that.
Like a big smile on Sparksteel's face every time you react like that. Every time you pass by an old lady or see an old lady or anything that even looks like an old lady, like a barrel of hay or anything like that, he just goes, "Is that her, meow?"
Am I going to be traveling with this guy for a week?
Listen, you double down that I was a cat. I can double down too.
I didn't double down.
You-
I'm pretty sure I did.
As you walk over to the fish markets, you don't see like the old lady standing by her stall at all.
Okay, is it closed? Maybe she fled.
It doesn't seem there's anyone in the markets at the moment. So.
Oh, okay. Back to the tavern then.
just want to look at Airlifts like, I believed in you. I trusted you.
Is there like any grilled eel still there on the stall? Is it packed up?
Yeah, there are some eels still on there.
I'll just take it. Like no one's around.
I'm around.
You
And
don't
so is Jericho. So
Yeah.
as you walk over to there. There seems to be like what looks to be 5 grilled eels that seem to be spilled over on the counter and like as if it was like rushed to grab it.
Cool. I'm just gonna take it, and then go back to the tavern. That's
One.
it.
But I will eat it before we get to the tavern.
Well, there's like 5, so I'm just gonna like eat one as well and stick one in my bag or something.
You're just gonna straight put food in your pocket.
Well, I did that in the first session. I mean, I might still have some.
You know, if you do that, you might attract cats. Meow.
What about you, Jericho?
So wait, are we still in the tavern? Or are we outside
No,
somewhere?
you're in the fish markets.
Oh, okay, I didn't notice that for some reason. So did Alice just steal all the eel?
Yeah, there was about 5 grilled eels, so Airless took 2. I don't know how many Spark Steel took though.
Just one.
Then I'll take the rest.
Okay. Also, I'll tell you can see them walking over towards the fish markets as well.
Specifically airless.
Yeah, you can see all 3 of them. You can tell they're all 3 people who helped you.
You tall people all eat so much.
Oh, even Sparksteel is there?
Yep.
Yeah, because I don't know Sparksteel. He's a stranger.
True. Well, you notice that there's the 2 half elves, I guess, walking over to the fish markets with this short little dude following.
I have a top hat. It makes me tall. You can trust me.
Top hat makes you 4 foot.
Yes, it does.
No, Atelia's just going to assume that, like, Airless is just getting more grilled eels because that's what she brought out when they rescued the mayor's wife.
Yep.
So she's just Atelia's just going to stand at the entrance, tapping her foot.
And Horden, you're still playing music?
Yep.
Everyone is just playing.
Can I see it, Talia?
You
Like,
can
is
see
she-
that you can see someone standing out there, kind of like sort of watching you and sort of not at the same time.
I'm gonna wave at her. But like a big wave, like the kind of wave that like you kind of have to lean over and really just get all that good distance in your arm, that range of motion.
Atelia's pretending not to notice.
I want to use prestidigitation.
And do what?
What?
Write hello and smoke. Foot wide. Hello. Yeah, ignore that.
Still pretending not to notice.
Prestidigitation again and write so mean.
Okay.
Goodness.
So you guys now have your grilled eels. Atelia's enjoyed ignoring Sparksteel as Sparksteel's trying to get her attention. What are you two up to? Phyllis and Jericho?
Me? Or
Yeah, what are you two up to? You can see that Spark's still trying to get Atelia's attention.
oh, uh, I should probably go up to Atelier and tell her what's going on.
Wave at me.
I mean, I'm just gonna walk up and give her an update.
I'll go with you.
So,
Okay.
I also follow.
Okay.
So, yeah, we got an update on the mayor. Turns out he's cursed. He has some information, but some kind of curse is holding him back from telling us, I think. So, we're gonna need to stay here and overnight or something while we prepare to escort him to a place that can heal him.
What was the name of the city that he said?
Castle Rona.
Castle Rona?
Yep.
Castle Rona. He said Castle Rona. It's about a week's travel from here.
Where is
Double riding.
where is Castle Rona on my map?
I assume east.
So you see, like, in the bottom, like, half of the continent, you can see, like, the single one, like, within the plains biome sort of thing, just like by itself. That's Castle Rona.
How do you spell it?
Castle Rona. Hold on.
Oh,
I wrote it down here.
I wrote Casa like Casablanca.
Castle Ronahr.
Castle Rona.
Yes, I wrote that down without actually thinking about that until afterwards.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna keep adding it like that. Casablanca.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it's like it's a detour essentially, but it is technically on the way to.
Yeah. And from what you guys remember, like from Castle Rona, its description is the castle isolated by plains.
Isolated by what?
Isolated by plains.
Can you give me a quick description of Atelier real fast?
Yeah, let me just hang on.
Take your time.
Because I've got it written down like. But to start off, she has she's wearing leather armor, but her leather armor is like the colors are like mixed and matched, almost as if like the leather came from different sources.
Like place me a leather.
She has fern green eyes, light copper skin, long brown copper hair. That her hair goes all the way down, even like to her back thighs. It's all the way down her back.
Nice.
And like her, as I said, it's light copper skin. Like from a distance, it looks human, even though she is a wood elf. But once you get closer, you actually notice the copper hue to it.
Alright, so from distance she looks human, but as you get closer, you start seeing the elven features.
Yes, like the pointy ears and the copper hue and of her skin.
Yeah.
And then she's wearing like a sort of like pelt skirt, so to speak, like a, and then like knee-high leather boots. And then she has two swords on her side and a bow on her back.
Sparksteel is just like looking you up and down. Like he's very clearly scrutinizing you.
She's gonna shift nervously. Well, she's looking at her. She's looking at the map that she has, and she's gonna shift nervously, noticing the pair of eyes on her.
You have 3 pairs of eyes.
And then she's gonna say, "Castle Rona is on the way to the northeastern kingdom."
I'm just going to run out for a minute for some water.
Is there something you need doing in the Northeastern Kingdom? Not that it's any of my business, of course.
Who are you?
Well, that's a rude thing to ask without first introducing yourself. And he'll like look up and like smile at you, and then like go back to examining specifically your pelt.
Mm. She's gonna like shift away, trying to put like airless in between her and Sparksteel,
Okay.
and then say, I've heard rumors that red dragon is coming from the northeastern kingdom, so I'm going there to figure out if I could find any clues as to where it is.
And what will you do if you find it?
Kill it. What else?
How will you do that?
That's a bit of a challenge.
I don't know. I look forward to hearing this plan. It must be a very good plan if this person is this confident. And how will you kill a dragon? Do you have the arrows, swords necessary to pierce its tough scale? A magic bow that can do that. Armor that will make you immune to its breath.
I know dragons. I know how tough they are.
I'm sure
Have
you
you
do.
killed one before?
No, but
I do not question your competence, nor do I question your ambition. I am questioning, however, your preparedness. As you are now, do you truly believe you can kill that dragon? Alone, might I add. Because, the way I see it, you're not asking for help, you're simply telling us what you plan to do. It's at this point that he'll like look up from behind Eris, and actually like look you in the eye.
Hmm.
Like he seems very intent and eager to hear your answer.
I haven't thought that far ahead yet, but
I feel like that's the part that needs the most thinking.
it's better than doing nothing.
I'm pretty sure none of us can do it alone. We should team up.
Frankly, I don't think we can do it. Period. Dragons have been known to slay entire nations, let alone 5 random people who've met in a small random town.
Well, I mean, is there an alternative? Maybe we could talk to it.
Why do we want to kill it in the first place? Because it is a dragon? Because it exists? Why
I
do we
just want to. Well, I just want to find the dragon because it might lead to everything else.
Find the dragon, find the Dark Knight, find the Dark Knight, and we get some answers to what happened here.
I mean, maybe the dragon's being enslaved. Maybe we have to save the dragon. Save the dragon, save the world.
Save dragons and princesses, just like in the fairy tales.
Or like maybe the dragon's like a cheerleader. Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Oh, I hate that you said that.
I think I did that reference right.
You did. I hate it. Look, here's the truth of it. How is this any of our business? Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves and each other. How is this any of our business? Dragon riders exist, mostly in legend, but now in reality, they exist. It seems this rider came, spoke to the mayor, and left. Nobody was hurt. Terrified, of course. Dragons are scary, but nobody was hurt.
Yeah, tell that to the
One
mayor's brother.
person was hurt. Well, two people were hurt. The mayor's brother, and also my knight companion, who I don't really know that well. I was just forced to always be under his watch, and that was kind of it.
Feel free to do whatever you want. It sounds like it's not your problem, but his order's problem. Again, how is this our business? Are we simply involving ourselves in something that, quite frankly, we have no business being in?
Because this is an isekai, and we kind of have to do it.
Shit.
Sorry, I have to say that.
Listen, I will happily help you all slay a dragon if that's what you all want, but you have to ask yourselves why. I do. If all story is gonna go down in legend because I show you if we slay a dragon, it will. I want to be the good guy in that story.
The dragon is a menace to the realm. Someone has to stop it.
Why is it a menace? How many towns have been destroyed recently due to dragon fire?
Has there been any rumors of dragon burning towns, DM?
Nope.
You can tell me. I will listen. If you say that there is a single village out there that has been destroyed by the maw and fire of a dragon, I will go with you to the ends of the earth, the ends of the world, to slay that dragon. But if you look me dead in the eye and say that you want to kill a dragon for the sake of killing a dragon, then I will call you an evil, evil person.
My reasons for killing the dragon are my own. Like you said, it's none of your business. It is mine, and I would kindly ask you stay out of it.
Very well. I will stay out of your business. But if I hear a story of someone hunting a dragon that has done nothing, understand, I will come to you.
The dragon brought a person who caused harm to someone in this town. By association, that dragon needs to go.
Yes, because when I want to slay a knight, I always kill its horse too.
Doesn't everybody?
No. If that was the case, if the man is hurt, is he dead? Will he recover from his injuries?
Thanks to a doctor friend, yes.
I'll look at Jericho and say, was that you? Did you heal the doctor? Did you heal the mayor's brother?
Yes, I did.
Thank you kindly. You did it with a great service. I'm very happy to work with you.
The mayor's brother probably
Tips of that.
the mayor's brother probably would have died if not for him.
I can believe that. Then recompense is necessary, not murder. No one died. But But that to me sounds like an excuse. You're making excuses. You're making up reasons to kill a dragon. You're not a paladin. You're not the town god. I don't think you're related to the mayor in any way, unless you are. In which case, go for it. Avenge your family if that's what you desire. But to me, it sounds like you're grasping at straws to try and kill a dragon. If you truly care about the mayor and his family, come with us to Castle Rona. Help us cleanse his curse. Go from there.
As I said, my reasons for wanting the dragon dead are my own. It just so happens that heading to Castle Rona is in that direction. We can drop the mayor off. Then, also finding the dragon helps her and points to Airless.
Well, I mean, that's because I was trying to figure out what happened. But what you said is true in that I'm not under the Night's Watch anymore. So I'm
Yes,
technically a free woman.
it's not a problem for her, as he says, pointing to Eris. It's a problem for the Knight's Order. That's not her. You're not part of the Knight's Order, are you? Eris? Meow.
No, I don't even really know who they are. They've always just been forced to. Well, they've always just forced me to stay at the monastery for my own safety or whatever. Made sure they made sure I didn't run away.
Well,
So
it is up to
I
you.
guess that's a good thing.
Maybe.
Thumbs up.
So you don't want to find your knight friend?
Well, he wasn't ever really a friend.
He was a keeper. No different than a god.
A keeper. Yeah, that's a good word. So what now then? Do we start murder hoping the village or something? Or
Well, I do have fire. But
and,
no, because they have grilled eel, and it's very tasty. I like that grilled eel.
I mean, we could conquer it, kill the man in his sleep or something like that.
I mean, if we just give the mayor a week, I think he'll die from his own curse.
Oh, that's true. Are you sure he's gonna die, or is he just gonna be like, just have headaches and
Honestly,
stuff like that?
the
The
curse
rest of
is.
his life?
It feels early. It feels like it's recent. I can't tell you what it will be like a day from now. Um, I don't know if he'll die in a few hours. I don't know if he'll die at all. He could just have headaches for the rest of his life, drive him mad. Curses have a tendency to make you punish yourself, not the other way around.
Hmm.
But as I said, you are alone in this dragon slaying conquest. I would love to help you, truly, I would, but you're not giving me, or quite frankly anybody, a reason to
Yeah.
follow you to the malls of hell.
And I wasn't asking.
I know you're not asking, but what you're doing is killing yourself. And I have the power to stop someone from killing themselves. I would much rather use that power to do so. The same way I would hope everyone here would try to stop someone from running into death.
If it is my fate to die from the dragon, then so be it.
Oh, that's horseshit. You walk your path. You choose your fate. If you want to kill, if it's your fate to die, then throw an arrow into the air and stand in its way when it comes down. End your life that way. Let the fate weavers have it easy for once.
Jericho will step in between them. I will stop at you too. I think first and foremost we should get the mayor to safety.
Agree. Well, we all agree on that. We're all going to scout the mayor. It's what happens after that that's the problem.
We can cross that bridge when it
Once you're
comes.
mayor, then the problem. Exactly.
All right, fine. How about this? My name is Merkin Sparksteel. I'm an inventor, a dabbler in medicine and the arcana. It's a pleasure to meet you. And you are?
Are you talking to me or someone else?
I also vote Jericho for team leader. Hey, you don't have to introduce yourself, but remember, you're trying to do something that requires help. It'd be nice if we could all get to know each other. I've introduced myself. Will you introduce yourself, Miss? And he'll like wait for a possible name to be given.
My name is Atelia Ashera. I am a ranger of the woods.
You're a long way from home, Mr. Sheriff. I hope that you and I can become friends. I don't disagree with what you're doing. I just want you to have a good reason for doing it. Because I care. I care about you. I care about everyone here. But I also care about the draft.
Do I have any roasted eels left to eat?
I have one in your pocket.
Can I like, well, while Spark still is distracted, can I just like steal one from him?
He only had one and he ate it.
He had two.
Fair, mine's half eaten. I got it.
No, Jericho had two.
Oh,
It does have to.
Two people
steal
took
one
two
from
eels, I
him?
think.
Yeah, Jericho took two. Airless took two. Sparksteel took one.
Oh yeah, because he said like 12 people eat much. I remember.
Can I look at Jericho and see if like he's done? Can I steal one from him?
Have you finished your grilled eels?
Is that relevant?
Well, yeah. If Jericho's finished his grilled eels, then there's nothing to steal.
Oh
I
no, I
thought
don't
you
know.
were
I
asking
have
me
not.
if I thought you were asking me if I finished mine.
Yeah, I thought you were asking earlier.
I have not consumed eels.
Well, then there's still two eels there for you to try and steal.
Okay. Look, this conversation is really nice and all, but I'm at this point I'm just standing back and watching. I'm not saying a thing. I'm just nibbling on essentially
Is it a nice
popcorn at this point.
conversation? Is it a nice conversation? It feels tedious to me.
Are you
Either
nibbling on
way,
one of the ones that
so
you tried to steal
Sparksteel
from
has
Jericho?
don't steal eels. No. My eels.
Can I just roll for the heck of it? Stealing,
If you want to
like,
try and steal one, then yeah.
something from
It's
Jericho.
sleight of hand.
Sure.
Do I have to roll against it somehow?
Depends on what he gets.
Okay.
I
I
get
got a
she gets, sorry.
16.
Okay. I'll get you to roll for perception then, Jericho, to see if you see it.
15. Damn it.
So you notice something's different, but you can't quite tell what. But Ellis manages to steal the grilled eel.
Yoink.
So rude.
Okay. Back to your regularly scheduled programming.
I appreciate you so much, Ari.
Alright. While you guys are talking out there, Horden, what are you up to?
What's the town up to? Like,
They seem to be feeling better, and like you see a couple of them starting to walk outside of the tavern now.
everybody's kind of resuming back or going back to they were doing.
Well, after seeing a dragon, they're doing it as best as they can.
Gotcha. We still like just after lunch. We getting into afternoon time. Like,
Yeah, it's getting close to about 3 o'clock now.
I'm gonna, I guess, try and get a game going. Try and find somebody that wants to throw some dice or some cards or something.
He said he wanted to get a gang going, like he wanted to recruit people to mug people in the town.
No, game.
There.
As you look around, you do notice one dude kind of like sitting in the corner shuffling some cards.
All right, I'm gonna walk over. Fancy game.
You look
We
at
don't
you.
have to do all the role playing the game shit. You can.
You just look at
I
the
know
guy.
that.
What game would that be?
Hell, I don't know what they play here. I don't imagine they have Texas Hold'em.
Well, for what we got Dragon Flips. It's pretty much like a chance game if you really want to go easy. We got the more hardcore stuff, which is you got the whole like what's it called? Got what I wrote down. Uh, Turns out I didn't write those games down. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm bringing this up here. Come on. Oh, here we go. That's where I found it. This thing was stopping so slow though. Okay. So as he's doing it, he's like, yeah, you got the dragon flip. Child's play, flip over cards, get matches, that sort of thing. We have the hand of fate. A bit of fun going on there. And if you really want to go in pretty big, we got tomorrow spinners.
Just do the dragon flips, I guess.
And dragon flip, all right.
Again, like I said, we don't have to do all the role playing for all this shit. I know that they're doing stuff. I'm just
Yeah.
basically trying to kill time.
That's so good. As you go and sit down to play some games, we'll go back to everyone else outside.
What'd you say, DM?
While he's playing games inside the tavern, we're going back to you guys outside.
Sure. I don't mind helping you, truly, honestly. But how about this? Let's make a deal, shall we? Ranger Atelia. 1 week. We go and we escort the good mayor to this town. And in that time, we talk. We get to know each other. We'll have to spend time on the road anyway, so we might as well, correct? If by the end of the week you don't trust me, feel free to do whatever you want. Not that you aren't free to do it now, but I certainly won't stop you. But if by the end of that week I've gained some modicum of trust, you tell me why you despise dragons so much. Does that sound fair?
Does it?
She seems to be like considering your offer, almost as if she's trying to find some way of uh refuting it out of spite, but she can't come up with anything. So she finally just sighs and goes, 1 week.
Sparksio like smiles and he extends his hand for a handshake.
She kind of just looks at it as if like expecting something to like jump out at her.
I promise I'm not going to start our relationship in whatever form it takes with something to hurt you or scare you. We're here to build trust. So this is me showing that I am putting trust in you. A handshake. And he just hands there hand extended.
Out of the you using the word relationship, she kind of just like turns red. Because to her, there's only one use for that term. And then she just kind of just grabs you by the fingers and just gives you a shake.
I look forward to working with you. I hope our relationship blossoms into something beneficial for both of us.
You should stop now. I'm just gonna notice this increasing redness of Italia's face.
Something they should finish. They should finish. It's only right to pay respects, especially to a ranger of the wood.
Sure.
At this point, you see like the mayor kind of like walking up behind you guys. As you can see, he's just got like for like as like these two bags that look like the size of suitcases, just full of stuff. He's even got like his own backpack sort of thing. As you can see, he's just like huffing and puffing.
Do we have a horse? Do you really need to carry all that stuff?
Suitcases. Do not tell me those are your donations to the church.
He'll look up at you and goes, "No, they're not. It's just this." And he pulls out like a little coin purse.
Then what's in those?
The essentials?
Are
Are
we
you mad?
escorting the mayor or the mayor's wife?
No, no. Go back home. I'm gonna help you. Go back home.
He look really confused as he like struggles to pick up those suitcases, but slightly manages and starts to walk back as if he's like exhausted.
Ugh. Can someone please help me with the suitcase? I forgot that the man is cursed. And I'll pick up one of the suitcases.
I pick up
Sure.
another.
I'll pick one up too. Sure.
Two suitcases picked up. You, man, you need rest. You can't be carrying this stuff. Despite how you may look, you are afflicted with something terrible. You need to pack the absolute essentials, not this. A backpack, one backpack, fit everything in it.
And look at you really confused. But that suitcase has all the necessary clothing. Like, what happens if I meet someone in royalty? You know, I have to look good in that. And then there's that one which has got like all my dinnerware and everything in it. That I have to be very specific in that.
How big is this town? How rich is this mayor? Why on earth did you have all this clothing? You know what?
Oh,
Let's bring it, and then we'll donate his clothing.
No, we're not gonna donate the man's clothing. Man, you're not gonna meet any nobles, and if a noble passes up on the road, You're going to do what we all do. You're going to bow your head. You're going to kiss the ground. You're going to wait till they pass, and then we're going to go about our business.
Have
He's
you
just
met
he's
royalty
just gonna sigh
before?
a little bit.
We're going to possibly save your life, not have dinner with the king.
All right then. And he just walked back into the town hall.
Atelier just mutters, "Nobles sound weird."
And he'll like go back with the mayor and help him sort out his clothing. So he just brings like a backpack.
As you go through it, like you just like got one like suitcase. It's just like full of what seems to be like 30 different pairs of like clothing sort of thing. You go open up the other suitcase and it's just full of like silverware and there's like even like a golden goblet that seems to be in there. And then you open up his bag and it's just like open up his backpack and it's just full of these different kinds of foods.
I'm not even mad at you. I'm genuinely impressed. Let's pack up clothing. We're gonna need clothing. You're gonna need a bedroll and a blanket. It gets cold at night.
He's gonna look at you confused, but we're not staying at an inn at night?
Have you ever been outside of this town?
When
I
I
mean,
was younger, yes.
I mean, I barely go out, and I hardly. I don't. All I have is the clothes on my back, like a backup set, and that's it.
I've always been too busy to really go outside of town.
I understand. You have your duties and your responsibilities, and I applaud you for sticking to your obligations. There may not be the luxury of an inn from here to there. If we find one, I'm sure we'll stay. Excuse me. I'm sure we'll stay at one. But if there isn't, then we'll have to camp.
And Silas will go, very well then. I hope getting his rid of this curse is worth it.
Marcio will like look through his like the clothing that he brings, what looks durable, a good quality pair of boots that are durable, things like that. Just essentials for like 14 days worth of worth of travel, because it's a week there and then a week back.
As you look through it, you see like probably about half the stuff he actually packed in that suitcase was just silk and all this like really good textured looking clothing.
That's worth selling, or giving, donating, or whatever. Silk.
It is the Gold Goblet. What significance does that have? I may ask.
Well, it is a family heirloom. It's been in my family for generations.
Do you have Do you have sentiment for it?
Well, yes, I do.
Why can't you just leave it here?
I would recommend leaving it here if you don't wish to donate it. Bring the essentials. Bring what you are willing to give to the church to lift this curse. If you feel that the goblet is worth bringing and giving to the church to lift the curse, then I recommend bringing it. If not, leave it here.
He opens up the coin purse that he has in there, and you can see like there's like 4 platinum pieces in there, and then the rest is just like filled with probably like 200 gold. He said, well, this is what I was going to give to the church.
That's wonderful. Don't ever show anyone that ever again.
He
If
looks confused and puts it away.
bandits exist on the roads and in cities, don't
Okay.
don't show anyone that for any reason unless it's a clergyman from the church.
All right then.
All right, wonderful. I want to keep you alive.
You nod a little bit. Going, I prefer that as well.
If anybody else wants to say something, please by all means. I feel like I'm dominating.
This is slightly ridiculous, if you ask me.
It's absurd, but it's his first time camping. Everyone has to learn at some point.
As you look through all of his stuff, you manage to find like at the most probably about like 10 pairs of clothing. That would be durable enough for walking around for long periods of time.
These will do. Not not quite 14 days worth, but you can wear the same thing a few times. That way you at least have replacements, spares.
He kind of like nod and puts down his bag, going, "What about all this stuff?"
Just
What is
leave
this?
it with the missus.
The silverware and the goblet and the fine clothing. Don't worry about them. Put them. You can leave them here strewn across your bed. I don't mind. Although I would probably recommend putting the silverware back where you actually keep them.
All right then. And he'd pick up the case of silverware and then put it into his office.
Hours passed while we're fucking doing
Welcome to D&D.
like a 5 minute thing.
What the hell? I'm just face palming.
When we into the house, the sun was up. When we come out, the sun's going down.
Pretty much, yes.
Balls. That means we can't travel now. Well, we can't, but it'll be travel at night. So we stay here one more night and then leave in the morrow. Sound good?
Sure.
Well, what do you think, Atalia? You're a ranger. You know the roads better than anyone here.
It would be wise, yes, to stay the night. Not just bandits can strike when we're not prepared.
That's one. I'll take Atalia's words over anybody else. I especially wouldn't want to stress Jericho, since he's a doctor, he's confident. Chances are we'll be relying him whenever anyone gets hurt.
How do you know my name?
I point
I
to
cannot introduce myself.
I point to Airless, who literally said your name while we were all standing there.
Oh, we were? Okay, never mind then.
It's okay. I try not to pay attention to her either. Meow.
What?
Okay. I've teased you the entire day. Let me buy you a drink and apologize.
Okay.
I'll show you something special.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he just meow?
Thanks, I'm a cat.
Let's just move on. Yep.
Thanks, I'm a cat.
No idea what you're talking about.
Meow.
But let's just go.
And Sparksy will laugh and he'll be like, man, I need you to get rest. All right, the sun's going down. Get rest. We're gonna leave in the morning. Past crack of dawn.
Very well then.
And tavern, anyone? Tavern.
You see the mayor kind of like point to the benches that are inside of the town hall and like you say you can always just sleep in here, you know. It's good free of charge.
I'm not against it, but night is young. A drink wouldn't do us bad. And I do hear some nice music being played.
Okay. So I take it all of you are heading towards the tavern then?
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yes.
not Atelia. She's just gonna plop down on one of those benches.
Okay.
When Sparksteel sees Atalia, he goes, "Do you want me to bring you back some food from the tavern?"
I have my own, thank you.
Save it for the trip. Why waste a good ration when you can have food given to you? Besides, I'll show you a fun trick. Something my father taught me.
Do what you wish.
I'll bring you back a plate.
Atella is just kind of sitting there, like with a pout on her face, and just like cross-legged, and her hands are like down in like tucked under her legs.
Alright, that all said, Sparksteel will go to the tavern and get a meal, and a drink and all that. If the
Okay.
others want to join him, he'll wait for them and walk with them.
No one wanting to walk with Sparksteel?
Well, I don't know what else to do now. So, no, not really.
So you're gonna stay behind and sleep, or you're gonna go to the tavern?
I mean, I'll go to the tavern and see if there's a bed or anything like that. Or go with whatever the mayor said about where to sleep. I don't want to sleep outside, but yeah, I'll just
Like in the opening or the entrance hall of the his building.
yeah. Let's just go with that. I mean,
And Jared?
I'll hang out at the tavern a bit and then do that.
And Jericho?
Hmm. Can I just stay at the mayor's place to watch
You want
over him, the good doctor?
Yep. And you're
I got-
staying in the town hall as well, Talia?
Yep. She ain't going anywhere near that tavern.
Okay.
Because taverns stink.
As Atelier and Jericho stay in the town hall, Jericho kind of like looking after the mayor as he goes to sleep. As you two enter as Sparksteel and Airless enter the tavern, you hear this really like annoyed yelling from the corner of the tavern as the guy Holden was playing is visibly angry at him at the game that he just won as you pretty much clear up like 4 gold from him.
Does that mean I need to add 4 gold?
Yep.
Sweet.
Sparksteel will smile at that. He enjoys little moments like that. It's really fun. And I'm just gonna yell across the bar, "Who won?"
Same one that always does.
And he'll yell out, "Barkeep, ale for the winner, my treat."
And Barkeep would just like
I'll
kind of
raise my mug up in the air.
Barkeep kind of like just nods a little bit and starts pouring another flagon of ale.
Oh, 1 second, sorry.
Take your time. Stop it.
All right, there we go. Sorry, my mouse was acting up. What about you? Do you fancy a game?
No game for me. I have to leave early in the morning. But Airless, tell me,
Shame.
tell me something. And you, I'm sorry. What's your name? Winner.
Holden, pleasure to meet you and yours.
I'm Spark Steel. This is my friend Airless. She thinks I'm a cat. Meow.
Well,
I'm just here to
I
hang
suppose I
out
could
for a
see it in
bit.
a certain light.
I'm just here to hang out for a little bit before we rest for the trip.
Well, Airless, I have a trick. I want to show you.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go to the barkeep, and I want to say a flagon of water just for her.
You know a little bit and going, yeah, that's fine.
What happened? I didn't hear what you said.
You said, yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, Ellis, I want you to tell me what is your favorite drink?
Apple juice
Apple
and
juice.
wine.
Tell me, apple wine. Now we're getting somewhere.
Sure.
Tell
Yeah, let's
me,
go then.
tell me your favorite wine. Tell me your favorite drinks. What is it about the apples? Tell me everything. Paint me a picture.
It's a nice balance of being tart and sweet, and it's a nice golden color,
So is it
like
closer to
champagne.
soda, or is it an actual apple wine?
It's a wine that looks like a cider, like champagne or something. Sure.
Oh, so it's a whiter wine. Okay.
Yeah.
Use prestidigitation to change the water into the wine that Eris described. That prestidigitation can do. It can change one liquid into another.
Cool.
Describing this
The,
wine, he's talking back. He's weaving his hands over the flagon, and then he pushes it over
the
to you and
barkeep,
says, "This."
Jesus.
Did you say something, DM?
yeah, the barkeep is like watching this happen and sees, like you guys change the water to like the apple wine, and he just looks visibly annoyed.
Is that safe to drink? I mean, does it just look like it?
Oh, you try.
Okay, I guess I'll give it a try. I'll drink it.
Does it taste like the wine that she described? Yeah.
Yeah. That. But it only tastes like it, doesn't it? It's not actually. It's still just water.
I just realized I was muted. It is a non-magical drink. It is the wine you described.
Huh.
It has the alcohol content and everything. Hey,
I'm just gonna like skull the whole thing down then. It's like, oh wow, that's my favorite.
oh, that.
Like very
Oh,
enthusiastically. Do I have any more grilled eels left? Like
you
I
have
only
so
had
many
this
grilled.
on my birthday.
You only have that one that you technically still have in your bag.
Yeah, I'll just eat that as well.
Spark Seal looks in disgust, like, oh, grilled eel with apple wine. Actually, that doesn't sound bad. I will put down 3 gold pieces for the water apple wine, and I will ask for 2 plates of food, and then for the ale, and then the rest is tip.
You're going in. What sort of food are you looking for?
Whatever is being sold. I don't care.
You just nod and walks into the back before bringing out a plate of what seems to be like pork on one side, has like a bit of mashed potato and like some vegetables as well.
Oh, wonderful. I'll be taking the plates. I'll be going to the mayor's house. I'll bring them back come morning.
And none of them are going, yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
Oh, and may I have 2 more flagons of water?
It's some
Yeah.
really expensive water you're buying there.
I am.
Yeah,
Magic is plentiful.
you're not like a little like annoyed that you keep asking for water and not actually paying for drinks.
I have paid for so much more.
Yeah. And so like Paul brings out 2 more flagons of water.
He'll like grab them and just like neum out. Like raise a toast, like toast to the winner, and then leave one more time.
I'll raise up my glass and whatnot too.
I'll pass to somebody else since, or does everybody just want end game and I'm the only one fucking keeping everyone up?
Probably.
Okay, then I'll do the same thing. I'll with Atelia and Jericho. I'll ask them for the favorite drink. I'll ask them to describe it, and I'll use prestidigitation to change the drink into that drink. If Atelia doesn't describe anything or doesn't care to, then I'll just change it into like an elven wine.
She just wants the water.
Then he'll make it the tastiest water. Mineral water. Sparkling water. Angry static water. But yeah, after that I'll go to bed.
What's everyone else doing?
I guess I'm gonna get a plate of food and then pay for a room.
Okay. As you do go up, it's like total of like 4 gold to get food and like a room for the night.
All right.
What are you up to, Larry?
I'm just with you. I'm preparing for sleep or whatever.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
After
So everyone-
finishing off whatever.
Everyone's going to sleep now.
I believe so, yes.
Okay. As you will drift off to sleep, you'll level up.
Oh shit.
Are we level 2?
Yep.
Nice.
You would have been level 2 a while ago, except you've just been up for ages, so.
Okay, I can get 4 artificer infusions. What does everyone feel they need?
Water.
I know exactly what I'm getting you, Jericho.
I hope it's water.
It's water.
Nice.
Hmm.
So as you guys are leveling up as well, that's also going to be the end of the session. So
Cool.
Nice. That was
Yes,
fun.
that's interesting.
I enjoyed that.
I'm noticing a trend with some of the characters that I make.
Really.
Tsunderes?
No, well, no, not really. Like, they always are willing to do something reckless, and then there's always, like, you know, the wiser, older character that's just like, you know, that's dumb.
Sparkle's 18. How old is Natalia?
149, I think. Hang on. I wrote... Did I say 100? I think it's 149. Yes, 149.
Like is 18. He like just came of age.
I forgot that half elves and stuff are like aging slow or something. Or like they can get older. I have to adjust my age. Damn it.
Well, no. So half elves live the same age as humans. Elves live longer.
Oh, okay.
Atelier is a wood elf, not a half elf.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was like a big difference.
It's because you got that human side in you, so you have the features, like some features of an elf, but because humans don't live as long as elves, you have that sort of thing. I guess like holding you down with age.
That's valid.
Hey, I can get a new spell. Get Cure Wounds to help Jericho.
Level 2 means I unlock my spells. Yay!
Does that mean everyone can now use spells?
I think so, yeah.
Put up the anti-magic fields.
Yeah.
No, don't! No!
So I'm not sure what spells to add since I only want to add fire and ice.
I mean, you can always use other ones as well that aren't offensive spells.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, true. Oh, actually, there's absorb elements. Yeah.
Absorb elements saves lives. And it's you use a reaction instead of an action or bonus action to use it, which is, makes it really good.
Hmm.
DM, can I while we're doing a long rest, can I use an hour of that long rest to make a thing?
I mean, you wouldn't be getting the full long rest then, but
Oh no, it's part of the rest.
okay, then yeah, if you want to.
I want to make a here. Let's see, it's a racial thing. Where is it?
Well,
I want to make a little clockwork toy.
Hmm.
Okay.
And it's of an animal, and I want to make it a bear, and it moves like a little mechanical bear, and it roars like a little mechanical bear.
Okay.
And while Atelia is sleeping, I just want to like put that. I want to put that like beside her. It has a little like crank on it, so if she cranks it, then it'll start moving and roaring. But until then, it just stays silent.
Oh, that's so cute.
All right.
You're so sure she just won't smash it when she wakes up.
anyway, since that's the end of the session, and everyone's just leveling up, I'm probably gonna head off now. Turn off the stream.
Bye,
clock.
Ari.
Yes. Bye
I'm
bye.
gonna go sleep.
Yep.
Yes. I might have to do some of this decision making later.
Yeah. See you guys around then.
Good
Night,
night.
everyone, or good
Bye.
evening.
I'll still be here if you guys need to talk to me. I'm just gonna quickly get some dinner first.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me know when you get back.